What's up, YouTube? It's your boy G Money. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. And this is another episode of Sidewalk Talk. My generation, my era, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie at all. There was some freaky stuff going on. It was we had Two Live Crew, Luke and them. We had a lot of freaky music and and sexual content, sexual music, and stuff like that, and all kinds of stuff was going down. So we are not innocent by any means when it comes to you know the influence and stuff that was going down. Um, but as time went on, it just seemed like it just got started getting freakier and freakier, and it just upgraded to the freakiest of the freakiest levels. I started hearing, stuff like, Trick Daddy, the rapper Trick Daddy came out of nowhere and he started calling his crew the Eat a Booty Gang. And at first, when he first said it, I thought he was just trying to be funny. It sounded funny, like, what I'm saying? So I'm just like, that's crazy. But he was dead serious. He was dead serious. Like, they really was, that's what they was doing sexually. They took it to another level, planting their face in between buns, and and then it just like spread worldwide. It went from that to just everybody just all of a sudden just started talking about diving their face into booty, and it's just a sexual eruption just happened. It's just like everybody was on everybody. It just seemed like there's no more faithful relationships. It was like the cool thing now was to have a main female at home or a main dude at home, and have you a couple side joints in the street. That's not what I'm saying was cool. That's what is being advertised. You know what I'm saying? How you a main one and have some side joints on the side. The problem with this is people. We had experienced a serious disease that was going around. Um, Started with the C word. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on here, so that's why I'm gonna say the C word. And it was getting everybody sick, real sick. It was even killing a lot of people. And it had the whole world scared. And it seemed like with all the stuff that was going on in the world, with the C word hitting, and everything, rumors of wars and rumors of recessions and all types of stuff just happening. We was getting stuff flying around in the air, and we didn't know what it was. People was calling them UFOs. We didn't know what was going. It's all this stuff going on all at once. And I started thinking to myself, I said, man, people are so worried about the C word and everything else that's going on that people have completely forgot about one of the main things that is still out there that nobody's really talking about, and that's HIV. Y'all out here, people out here throwing all these parties and people meeting each other on the first night and having all this wild sex, unprotected sex. Like HIV is no longer existed. Like we found the cure and got rid of it. I bet you, and the scary thing about it is a lot of people that's running around having all these partners don't even have a primary doctor. They're not getting checked up on, so they don't. People not getting checked up on. They just running around feeling like they good, and it's just. I bet you the numbers of HIV right now is so high and skyrocketed because people are not getting checked out, but they out there partying and having sex with each other. They out there putting their face in between buns and shaking their head in between buns. Like it's it's not even funny, man. It's really serious. It's really sad about probably how many people walking around right now with that issue and don't even know it. And it's you know, you got somebody that say you live at home, you got you a main female, or if you're a female, you got you a main dude, and say you not cheating. Say you at home, you being loyal, you going to work, coming home, whatever your case may be, and you feeling comfortable having sex with your partner without using protection because you feel like this is my partner. This is the only person I'm having sex with. I don't need to use protection with her because, we actually want to have a kid or a family, so we don't have to use protection. Or, maybe she's got her tubes tied or something like that, or not able to have a kid, so you feel like you can freely just have sex with this person. Y'all been together for some years, and y'all don't use condoms. So you feel comfortable doing that. But what if your partner is out there having sex with somebody else, and the person that they're having sex with is having sex with multiple people? Now you just ran the risk of you're having sex with everybody that your partner's partner is having sex with. What if your partner is having sex with somebody that goes both ways? You got a girlfriend and she having sex with a guy that likes women and men, and now she's laying with you in the bed, and you're going unprotected with her, thinking that you're safe, and you don't know what she bringing back home from multiple situations. That's scary, man. It's really scary right now, man. Having sex right now is literally with a new person is like playing Russian roulette right now, because they done had multiple partners, and if they don't have a primary doctor or ain't been checked up, they don't even know what they got. So you playing Russian roulette right now, having sex with a new person. I'm not gonna lie. I've never, back in the day, that was almost the goal back in the day. Like, yo, you want to try to have sex as quick as you could with a female. So if she was ready to give it up that first night, you was excited. Like, okay, let's go. I'm about to go grab this bottle. We about to go to, you know what I mean? We about to get it popping tonight. That was the goal. You was the sooner the better. But now, as I got older, if a female is about to let me smack on the first night, I'm paranoid. I'm looking at her like, hold on, like, why is you trying to give me this shit so quick? Why is it this easy? I had a female tell me we can't use a condom because she's allergic to it. I gotta go raw. I stopped talking to her instantly. That was like the last time we talked on the phone when she told me that. Cause I'm like, and it could have been true. She might have been allergic. But that means everybody you meet, you letting go raw? So I'm not about to be the next person that done went raw up in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not taking that chance, man. I'm not playing with my life like that, man. So the easier it is right now, the scareder I am to even to want it, man. If you giving it up that quick, a female tell you, oh, I got my tubes tied, you ain't got to use nothing. Or I can't get pregnant, you ain't got to use nothing. So what? That don't stop nothing else from happening. That don't stop me and you from getting burnt or coming up with one of these diseases that they coming out of nowhere with these new names for and shit. Oh, you just caught the octagon. What the fuck is that? What's the octagon? Oh man, it's this thing where you know what I'm saying? they just coming up with names. Yeah. It's, Oh man, hell no, man. The octagon, like what the hell is that? Yeah, it's a rare disease. It's, not too many people has ever contracted it. It was only in animals, but you got it though. Man. Like hell nah. I got the octagon. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, man. Like I ain't trying to make light of this, man, because it's really serious. Like people out here playing with their life, man, and don't even realize the situation they put themselves in. Like I said, it's like Russian roulette right now. When you land down with somebody, you could be permanently. That it only take one time. Lay down with the wrong body, and you wait, and you get back about that bed with something you ain't lay down with, and now you can't get rid of it. It's a wrap for you. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap for you. So, and people was out here partying, they drinking, they high, they drunk off of stuff, and they going home and laying down with people quick. It's happening all over the world. It's happening all over the world. All major cities, they out there partying like HIV is don't no longer exists. And it's a scare. If right now, if everybody was to get tested, I'll guarantee you the numbers have probably skyrocketed, man. Because people don't get checked out. People scared to get checked out. So they don't go, they avoid doctors and they just keep partying. So that shit right there is like right now I've never been more paranoid in my life to when it comes to that, man. Like I said, a female act like she about to go like that. I don't even I don't know, man. I try not to even engage in it, man, because it's like it's just, why is it so easy? That's scary. But this your boy G Money, man. I just wanted to talk about this issue and let y'all know, man. Be safe out there, man. Load up on the magnums and stay safe. This is another episode of Sidewalk Talk, and I'ma holla at y'all.